Ron Paul's not campaigning in Nevada today. He's in Rochester, Minnesota. Last night, he visited a gun shop, though, in Las Vegas. Paul moved through the crowd, signing autographs and posing for pictures. The veteran then visited the Leatherneck Club, where he backed a proposal giving VA benefits to Filipinos who fought in World War II.
I think what the Filipino soldiers suffered was a lot more than just not getting thanked or recognized. They lost a lot of benefits, and our government broke their promise. That needs to be rectified.
We're going live now to Paul Senior Advisor Doug Wead. Doug, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Alex.
So let's talk about your candidate. Ron Paul has been campaigning in the Silver State there since 2008, in fact, and you know he has a very vocal group of supporters, but the latest poll shows him in last place. Could it be a disappointing day for the campaign?
I don't think so. We'll wait and see what happens, but I've been watching your show. We like a lot of the numbers, even the numbers you're showing. You showed this poll in New Hampshire, and if you'll notice, the candidate who does the best against Barack Obama is Ron Paul. You know, last time I was on your show, we were talking about military donations, how he had more than all the other Republican candidates combined. Yep. Now he has twice as much as all the candidates combined, including Obama. And I heard you earlier talking on the show about the importance of independence. The last CBS poll shows us first, ahead of Obama and all the candidates with independents. And now the show's showing us strongest among Hispanics in the Republican Party, which are key votes.
Now, Doug, I'm not going to, try to rain on the parade here, but as you know, all politics is local, and it's not like he's racking up a huge number of delegates along his way here, and he's got to do that if he has any chance of, taking this thing to the finish line.
That's true. However, some of the reports you see on television about delegates are not accurate. For example, there has not been a single delegate named in Iowa yet, in spite of the fact you see that given out on TV in numbers. And we're just now getting into the delegate-rich caucus states where we plan to do well. We were hurt because we didn't go into Florida. We knew we would be hurt, and we would have to regain the momentum again in Nevada, and that's what we're hoping to do tonight.
Let's talk about Ron Paul, who defended Mitt Romney on those comments on the poor earlier this week. We're going to take a listen to Ron Paul here. Here he is.
I think I ended up probably defending him more than he defended himself, because I don't believe for a minute that if Mitt Romney was sitting here, that if he released everything in his heart, he says, you know what, the truth is, I really don't care about poor people. No, but I don't believe that.
What's going on here? Is Ron Paul just genuinely fond of Mitt Romney, or is there an angle for a potential position in a Romney administration?
No, I've been a part of 7 presidential campaigns, and this is very common. These people are backstage together, and they develop personal relationships. We've had other candidates lie about us on television, lie about us, and on the campaign trail at stop by stop, tell lies about our position. Romney hasn't done that. We differ very deeply with Mitt Romney on the economy. His #1 donor is Goldman Sachs, so is Barack Obama's. We've seen this huge transfer of wealth from the poor to the wealthy under Obama. That would continue under Mitt Romney. But we don't think he's against the poor. We just think his policies are against the poor. And we need some transparency. And now we hear that the Romney people are going to move to housing, mortgage crises. Well, your viewers can Google September 10th, 2003, and they can see that Mitt Romney didn't have a clue about the housing mess and the mortgage crises. Ron Paul called it. Ron Paul knew about it.
How long does Dr. Paul intend on competing? Does he have enough money? Does he have the organization to last through, say, Super Tuesday next month?
Until it's over. We will just follow the Yogi Berra adage. Right now, 5% of the delegates have been chosen. And according to some of the polls you just showed on this program today, Mitt Romney ought to drop out and support us. We're leading in these swing states against Obama, and we're leading with independents, so it isn't over yet. And Newt Gingrich is going to do very well in the South. There very easily could be a brokered convention. All of these early states that you see Romney winning have been moved up to the front for Romney precisely to get him to lock down this nomination. They thought it would be done in South Carolina. It's not done, and it's going to keep going.
Well, I appreciate your confidence, Doug Wead. Thank you very much. I'm sure Ron Paul does as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.